There are a lot of cooking games for Nintendo Switch, and right now some of them are on sale at a reduced price. I want to warn all viewers that there is an abundance of cute and cozy games in this video. It seems that no one came up with the idea of making a horror-inspired food game featuring Gordon Ramsay. However, you can expect a lot of wide-eyed and smiling characters in this video. Anyway, here are 10 discounted cooking games. Overcooked Special Edition, a game that can lead to divorce or take your relation to the next level. It would be a crime not to include Overcooked Special Edition in this list. Perhaps it's one of the most successful cooking games ever that also got a sequel in Overcooked 2. This edition is heavily discounted and I recommend this to those who want a light but sometimes stressful game. The game can be described as a couch co-op where up to 4 players can participate at the same time. I've tried to play alone, but it's actually more fun or frustrating to play with others. $4. In my opinion, it's worth it. One game that received very positive reviews is Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. It's about harvesting crops, which makes the hero stronger over time. Rice is the key to success. It seems to be an odd combination of a farming simulator and a two-dimensional action game. That alone makes it seem like an exciting experience, and judging by the pictures, it looks like an adventure I can imagine buying. Right now, it is discounted to around 20 euros. Unfortunately, no reduced price in the US. Cooking Tycoon's 3-in-1 bundle. This version of Cooking Tycoon contains 3 different games: Food Truck Tycoon, Burger Chef Tycoon, and Pizza Bar Tycoon. I think you can even buy each game separately in the eShop, but for $2, this is the ultimate edition. For 8 euros you can currently buy a Burger Time Party. Oh, by the way, do you remember Popeye that was released for the NES? The similarities are many, but the fact is that Burger Time Party is a classic old arcade game that came out back in 1982, i.e. 40 years ago. In this new version, you have to get through 100 different levels where you have to avoid enemies who want to eat you. If this sounds interesting, the game is heavily discounted at the moment. Automotive Chef. This is a game I have never played, and in my opinion it seems quite interesting actually. The aim is to design and build automated restaurants. The game has received mixed reviews, where the campaign and various game modes received positive comments, while the game can also be perceived as repetitive. Anyway, maybe it's worth buying. It currently costs 3 euros, no discount in the US eShop. Here is a game that got a big price cut: Cooking Simulator. The regular price is £18, but currently you can buy it for £2. Unfortunately, no discount in the American eShops. This is more than just a typical cooking game. If you get tired of cooking, you can throw darts with knives or other things that have nothing to do with cooking. For those who love 3-dimensional simulators in general, this might be a game worth buying. In any case, unfortunately, the game has received a rather poor score at Metacritic, and some point out a large graphical downgrade to the Nintendo Switch compared to how the game is experienced on PC. My Universe Cooking Star Restaurant. I have a question. Is this a game that can be described as a cozy game? Everything is calm, safe, and the characters have big typical Disney eyes. Cozy games seem to be insanely popular these days, and in that case, this game could possibly interest a lot of gamers. So you work in a 3-dimensional restaurant and have to learn to cook food from different cultures. Apparently, famous chefs visit the restaurant and help one develop various skills. The game has received a bigger price cut, from $30 to $7.50. Stranded Sails, Explorers of the Cursed Island. It might seem strange that a game like this is included in this list. After all, it's not a pure cooking game, but the fact is that to survive you have to both farm and cook. In addition, the game is sold at a substantial discount. It currently costs $8, the regular price is $25. The game has received mixed reviews, where some call it a hidden gem, while others say that the game is too easy and probably have children as its target group. Anyway, the game is currently pretty cheap. Ultra Food Mess is a party game from 2 to 4 players and costs $2 in Nintendo's eShop. So what do you get for such a small amount of money? Above all, we're talking about a game where most things can make you lose. It's about knocking out your opponents and standing alone as a victor. If you can have fun with your friends for $2, well, why not? Then this game might be worth a purchase. It can be difficult to set a limit for what counts as a cooking game. One could even include a game like Stardew Valley, as it revolves somewhat around getting raw materials and cooking different dishes. But it has no discount at the moment. Other titles worth mentioning are Dragon Cafe, an adventure game where you cook and feed the residents, or Julie's Sweets, where you play a young woman training to be a chef, but none of them are currently discounted either. Let me know in the comments below which game is good or bad, and if there are other interesting cooking games out there. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day. See ya!